Ever feel like you're just, spinning your wheels all day? Busy, but not really moving forward.
Oh, definitely. That feeling of being overwhelmed is pretty common.
Well, today we're going to dive into some really practical strategies for daily planning. We're looking at insights from the book Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabon.
Right, some solid ideas in there.
Exactly. And our mission really is to pull out those key principles that can genuinely boost productivity and maybe, just maybe, cut down on some of that stress.
Sounds good. And the first thing that jumps out is how little time it can actually take to make a big impact.
Like, how little are we talking?
Well, the idea is that just about 8 focused minutes of planning, maybe first thing in the morning, can seriously improve your day's effectiveness.
8 minutes. That sounds almost too simple.
It does, yeah. But think
Oh.
about it, just that short burst helps you get clear on your priorities. You know what needs doing. It helps manage your time better.
So it's about getting that clarity up front efficiently.
Precisely.
Ah.
Quick, effective knowledge to gain control.
Okay, that makes sense. But it's not just about finding time. It's also about how we use it, isn't it? There's that concept, work expanding.
Parkinson's law, yes. Work tends to swell up and fill whatever time you allocate to it.
Right. So if you give a task 3 hours, it somehow takes 3 hours, even if it could have been done faster.
Exactly. And the implication for daily planning is pretty clear.
Yep.
You need to be realistic, maybe even a bit tight with your time estimates.
So avoid padding the schedule too much.
Yeah, because that padding can just invite procrastination or that feeling of being busy but not actually making progress.
Yeah.
Being mindful prevents wasted effort.
Okay, so clear priorities in those 8 minutes and realistic time estimates. What else? There's something about being proactive, isn't there?
Getting ahead of things instead of just reacting to emails or problems as they pop up all day.
Which is stressful.
Super stressful. The idea is to anticipate potential issues, organize your tasks proactively. It's like building a buffer.
A buffer against stress and last-minute panic.
You got it. It creates structure, helps you avoid feeling totally swamped by midday.
I like that. And, another point that kind of stood out was about focus. Like, where should the focus of planning actually be?
Ah, yes. This is key. Planning isn't really about looking back and dwelling on what didn't get done yesterday.
We can't change the past anyway.
Exactly. It's about shaping the future today, tomorrow. It's active. You're deciding how you'll approach upcoming tasks, how you'll use your time going forward.
Taking control.
Taking control. That's the actionable part. It's empowering, really. Gives you those aha moments where you feel like, okay, I've got this.
Now, there's one common practice people sometimes resist. Time blocking. Some feel it's too rigid, maybe kills spontaneity.
Yeah, that's a common limiting belief, you could say. But what's interesting is when you look at really high performers,
Because they often use it.
they often rely on it. They use time blocking precisely because it enhances focus. It helps them carve out dedicated time for deep work and minimize distractions.
So it's not about being inflexible. It's more about being intentional.
Exactly. Intentional about protecting time for what matters most. It really makes you question that initial resistance, doesn't it? Maybe trying it, even for a small block, could unlock something.
So wrapping these ideas together, the big picture seems to be, well, maybe we underestimate planning.
I think so. We underestimate what even a little bit of thoughtful planning and clear prioritization can actually achieve.
It's about being intentional with our time.
Right. Small, consistent habits can lead to really significant improvements. And for anyone listening who wants to be well-informed, effective, but not get totally bogged down, these are powerful tools.
Okay, so to summarize for everyone listening, the core message is really about embracing proactive, focused daily planning. Use these principles.
And maybe challenge some old beliefs, like that one about time blocking being too rigid.
Yeah. So here's a final thought. Just consider implementing one of these things, maybe just those 8 minutes in the morning.
Or just being a bit more conscious about Parkinson's law, how tasks expand. See how that one small shift might change your day, your productivity, even your stress levels.
And if you do want to explore these planning strategies in more detail, we definitely recommend checking out the source, Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabon.